After my ex-wife, attacked me and then actually called the cops and said I attacked her. It's the two things combined that terrifies me. After that happened, I was utilizing the surveillance cameras a lot to make sure that I could be away from wherever the fuck she was. I was paying attention to her work patterns and everything when she would get back home. I was a truck driver, and Pilot Flying J used to give you free drinks and free showers with so many fill ups. They don't do it anymore. As a matter of fact, they stole hundreds of dollars of points away from me, so I don't go there at all anymore. As a matter of fact, I'm pulling into a Love's right now just because I don't want to give them business. They've committed so much fraud. But anyway, at that time I was utilizing that. I was using my free showers that I never used in over a decade at that truck stop. I was doing my laundry at the truck stop. I would only do it at the house if I knew that she was not going to be there. Um, I lived in a state of such fear that no one should ever have to be exposed to. The only other time I had that fear was living with my dad when I was a child, my parents, because my dad would beat me so much. Go, go, go. My dad would beat me so much. But with her, it was different because it was so scary. I don't know how to describe it. They were both equal, they were both very terrifying in their own ways. But I think what was creepy with her is the fact that it's that she changed into a different person so suddenly, and it's that made it scarier. Um, but yeah, I was sleeping in the car at in the yard at work because it had a gate, and I felt a lot safer there knowing that without a key card she wouldn't be able to get in. Like I lived in absolute fear, absolute terror of that woman's existence. And it goes to show you just how dangerous a covert narcissist is, that it could be to the point where you will marry them and then turn into that. And they will feel no remorse, no regret for the things they do. It will just be so passive. They'll do the most vicious, disgusting, evil things just so passively, like it's just normal to them, normal behavior. But I went through a lot, man. I went through a lot to protect myself from her and to avoid her. And I had nightmares of her, you know. But yeah, I mean, my whole point of this video is I just wanted to convey the fact that my primary concern in my life was to be away from her and make sure she didn't have access to my stuff. I even put a surveillance camera up in the study where I started putting my stuff in there. That was my room, or at least it was supposed to be, but she always went in there and violated that trust. Always. She wanted to make sure I knew that she would not abide by her rules. She never did it one time. She never stayed out of my face one time. She never gave me alone time one time or a single time ever. It was constant. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to utilize that stuff when I could. It doesn't really make up for all the shit that Flying J and Pilot, whatever the company did, at all, because suffered way more harms than anything else, but I am glad that I was able to use that when I did. Oh, that was scary.